Hello, Group 1. Welcome to MH Tarot and to your reading. I'm so glad to have you here. Let me introduce you to the card that you chose. It has the number 1 and it also says new beginning. So I'll just get into your success message immediately, because what I'm getting for you is that right now you have great potential to actually create what will eventually give you success. There's like you stand in great soil to put down some seeds that will grow in a very expansive way. What I'm getting for you is like if you're familiar with the tarot cards, I'm getting a combination of the 3 of Wands and 8 of Wands, of you being in the right direction, you having a lot of momentum right now. You could really take advantage of all the energies going on, especially the days when you just wake up and feel great. That is a great indication for you to just put down some seeds. It's like you can just make up your mind what it is that you want to happen, and the energies that are surrounding you will be very much in tune with that. There is great potential for you to right now start things that very much will expand in a big way, that will give you the results that you're looking for, and also the results that you're not looking for, the ones that might be bigger than you're expecting them to have the possibility to grow into that size. So there's also actually an encouragement for you to dream bigger than you already are. And if there is some sort of expansion that you're looking to do, I see you having the type of energy right now where one thing leads to 10 new things. It's like you get a door that opens for you, and then when you step through that door, you have 10 more doors that open for you. So there's a lot of potential possibilities, a lot of expansion. So now is really the time for you to start what it is that you've been thinking about, to get going. If you feel like action mode is something that resonates with you, now or very soon could be the perfect time for you to start taking inspired action. Because what I see, you also got the unicorn. Like, speak of inspired action, the cards you got are gateway and focus. So you have this is it a cheetah in a mountain top? Maybe, I don't know, it's a feline. And then the unicorn. So there is definitely some, we could call it magic if we want to, because I love that word, but it's actually your energies, the way they are cooperating with the life you're living, with everything that is going on with you. It is telling life that the timing is now or very soon. So gateway, focus, you know, the way this will start can go 2 ways. Either that you will get into action mode, and then that will open some great possibilities for you. You know, one thing leads to 10 great things. But it can also be the other way around for those of you who don't quite feel that you're in action mode quite yet. You know you have it in you. You know that you're capable of doing it, but there's something else that is taking your focus right now, and it's not action. Then the gateway is telling you that some opportunity will happen to give you some wave to surf on, so that it will feel much more effortless for you. So that really depends on if you have a lot of energy built up inside of you to like go, I just want to make this happen. Or if you're like, I have that capacity, I know my potential, but right now is not the timing for me to light up my fire that much, then something will come through to help you in an effortless way. And the crystal you got is the fluorite with introspection, asterion, and number 15. You know, the time is either now or very, very soon, no matter which group you belong to in this group. Because number 15, it is an energy that truly, what's the word? English. It supports change in the best possible way, okay? We also have the stars here, if you can see them. There are 3 stars on top of the fluorite that are aligned. Things are aligning for you because of the way your energies right now are responding and collaborating with life, okay? There is great things going on for you on an energetic level, guys. And there is like a leveling up, because again, I see there are 2 subgroups in this group. Some is very much like, I can do this, I could have done this yesterday. And some are like, I can do this, but I need to breathe. I need to be able to take pauses. I need to be able to retreat when possible. And no matter what group you belong to, just know that that is something that will be possible for you. 47, the goddess Skuld with the future. Yeah, so the magic properties of what is going on right now, you see how the unicorn and the goddess are both looking into the future. And I think this is so interesting that you got the future. It's like you have new beginnings with this potential energy that is just very expansive and almost explosive in the way, you know how a volcano is actually a creative force. That is what I'm getting for you. So there's something more there about the future. Let me take out some charms to look into this. So you got the golden angel wing and you got the cocktail. Let's see. So there's definitely success with the momentum going on for you right now. I'm loving these energies for you. This is amazing, okay? Also, you know, it just caught my attention. 47, it gets to be an 11. So that could be a significant number, but that also speaks about something that is so aligned that it is actually perfect. And that could be speaking about the timing now for you. But when it comes to this goddess and the future, you got the golden wing and the cocktail that speaks of success, celebration. And I'm getting for all of you, there is help coming in. It's almost like the initial phase is one you have to do on your own. And when you cross through this portal of a gateway or come up to this mountaintop, there is help coming through for you. Yeah, let's see if more information comes through with that. So we got the 4 of Pentacles, the Strength card, 5 of Cups. Okay. You know, the Strength card and 5 of Cups could actually be speaking about some tiredness, some energy being spilled out, or how do you say, like when energy just sips out because of some some situations in life with the Four of Pentacles that could very much be, part of your everyday life, part of your foundation with the Four of Pentacles, that could be actually taxing, could be claiming a lot of your energy on an emotional level, that just gets you so tired. So why this is going on, why this message is so much for you, it is to let you know that this success that is yours is like not picking up on those tired energies. It is actually working with them. That is why help came through, and also the gateway, the portal to open and then give you the help needed to do this in an effortless way, because the energies, let me tell you, they are very much supportive of your dream, of the success that you it's like, I chose to name this reading that there is no obstacles left, there is no stop signs, because I really felt that there are people that are in this position right now. So let's have a talk with them. Let's let them know that. So if you're tired, if you feel like some things are draining your energy or your time, just know that this will still happen. There is help. There is a door opening up for you that you can cross over, where you will be able to do this in an effortless way. That's why also I was getting that initially this can be you on your own. And if you are in this position where you're tired and things like that, then that phase won't go on for too long. There is help coming through where you might be able to, as an example, outsource things or just get really good advice that will make it easier for you, that when you apply that advice, you will just know like, oh, without this advice, it would actually have taken a lot longer for me or something like that. So just know that whatever is going on right now that is tiring you, it's not affecting the outcome of your success. The Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. And underneath the deck, we have the Sun. I'm telling you guys, listen, I love this for you. So this is what is going on right now, clearly. That is why help came through. The very growy potential opportunity energies that are supporting you, they're coming through, because underneath the deck is the Sun. That is the energies that is working underneath the surface, that is actually affecting your life, but underneath the surface. This is most likely what you're dealing with right now with the Five of Swords, that you could, and with the Seven of Swords, like you could feel defeated almost. You could feel like, I've tried this, I'm tired, nothing is working out. But listen guys, underneath the deck, what is going on that is affecting your success, your situation, even right now, underneath all of these heavy energies, there is the Sun for you. The Sun that carries the most positive energies, of very light energies, but the Sun is also a card that speaks of success. Okay, it is a card that speaks of success in a guaranteed way, because as sure as the sun will rise, that is the guarantee that you're getting. Okay, group one, let's just put this to the side. I just want to take a look and see that you can see all the cards. Yeah, I'm just thinking that maybe we should, I want to keep the Sun card here for you. Let's take out some more cards and just see, like, then what, you know? You got the Three of Swords. Oh, I get this, guys. There's an advice coming through for you with the Three of Swords coming together with introspection, that there could be some need for introspection in this time to work through some things, to also question with the Five of Swords, to question some things that are part of your life that could be draining you, that you could actually influence. Like you with the Strength card also, that you could actually have the power to say no, or to walk away, or to set some boundaries. But there is some introspection needed here for you to just simply make it easier on you during this period. Okay. So we got the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Cups. Okay. So it actually looks like the introspection part could be like a spark that starts it all, that turns the Nine of Swords into the Nine of Cups, that because the energies are picking up on your dream, on your wish, this could be speaking of like major manifestation capacity that you have, that for it to like start to get going, it could be asking of you to light that spark through your introspection. That when you start to interact, because you know, with the Seven of Swords coming through, you could be retreating from some difficult parts in your life, and that is totally understandable. Tarot is not blaming you, but there is an advice that sometimes when we retreat from the harder aspects of our everyday life, we could also be retreating our wisdom, our patience, our capacity to change some parts that could be possible for us to change, okay? So why you're getting this advice is because there's so much in life right now that is picking up on your energies. And it looks like when you start to interact again, to look into through introspection and questioning things, that is a very positive type of energy that life will pick up on big way, okay? And it looks like then the shift will happen from the Nine of Swords to the Nine of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, so what you will find after that is actually that things will get a lot easier for you to go and be where you want to be. It's like you and life together will cooperate, because it seems like life is cooperating with your energies, but maybe you on a conscious level have retreated in some way, just looking at your cards. But when you start to do this introspection and take some power back when it comes to your situation, there's a spark that will happen. You will find something very important in this situation to get going and be on a better position, in a better position that where you want to be. And then things will just start to happen all by themselves with a new beginning and Nine of Cups. Like that, everything in your reading are surrounding the Nine of Cups energies of wish fulfillment, getting your wish granted, seeing also how everything comes into fruition. Again, you have great soil. You can really use this soil to, in a conscious way, know what it is that you're putting down in the soil. What is it that you want to grow? Because right now, there are some superpowers surrounding you that can make it everything, whatever it is, to grow so much in your life. And underneath the deck, we have the King of Wands, speaking of the creative power that you have going on right now. These are the energies, the King of Wands and the Sun. These are the energies telling you what is truly working for you right now. So with introspection, this is actually also what you can tap into to start changing some parts of your life that isn't working for you, but also to ride this wave that is being created for you towards this success that is yours and that you will experience very soon, because it really seems with 1, with 5s happening, 11. Yeah, you got 3 ones actually. I'm sure you picked up on that way before me. The timing could very much be now or very, very soon where you will experience that. But it also seems like you could make this happen through this introspection because the introspection means that you will come back to life in a way by interacting with life all over again. So you got this, you're strong, you're amazing, you have amazing energies, group 1. Just ride the wave, it will take you there. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If you felt that this message was truly for you, if you vibed with it, then make sure to let me know by giving me a thumbs up. I don't know why I always stumble on English words. And if you haven't already, then subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello group 2, welcome to MH Tarot and to your reading. I'm so glad to have you here. Let me introduce you to the card it shows. It has the number 93 and it also says happy ending, and I just felt in my heart that this is what you need to know about where you're going, about this success that is yours, that you just know it's yours, like your intuition is on point. But you might need this confirmation very strongly that there is a happy ending for you, because there could have been some delays, some detours. It could have been like lives that you had to overcome to get to this happy ending. And I just felt that this was your card. So let's get into your message and see what success message is for you to continue on this. So you got leadership and you got embracing. Okay. You know, where you could be right now could actually be very cold and very dark, okay? But there is so much, I just want to say, like, I don't want to minimize what you're going through and what is happening for you, but let me just tell you that you're surrounded by so many wonderful things that want to help you push through, that want to help you make sure that this happens. Because look at the Milky Way here. Look at all the fireflies acting like elves in this card. Like, I just see that you've probably gone through so much to get where you're at right now. And you could look at your situation right now and still be like, I know I've come far, but I know I can go further. And this is a confirmation to let you know, yes, you've picked up on something that is very much true. You should absolutely give yourself credit for how far you've come, because as I was picking up on in the beginning of your reading, there are probably lives that you had to overcome to be where you're at. And even if you're grateful, you can look at everything and see the shifts that you've gone through, how much better your situation is right now. You can feel so much gratitude towards that and pick up on that this isn't the end of all. Like, you didn't come this far to get this far, you know? And there's just so much confirmation for you in your reading. Like, trust your intuition, trust what your inner voice is telling you, even if it's dark and cold outside, okay? There is yellow, there is bright sunshine for you. There really, really is. Let's continue with your reading. But there's such a need for you to tap into this inner voice that you have, because there is like a need for you to believe that much more than the coldness that you're feeling or the darkness that you're seeing. Because yes, that is true. You're going through that. That is happening. However, that is not the whole reality. You need to believe in the things that you're picking up on, that you're thinking about, that is coming through for you very clearly from your inside. That is also part of reality. That is also part of what you should believe in, okay? The crystal you got is 15. Group number 1 also got that, so there could very much be a message for you in that reading. But you got fluorite, introspection, Asterian 15. So with this fluorite, and look at everything going on here. Look at everything. There's so much life inside of this crystal. And with introspection, listen guys, the success is yours. It's on its way. There's no stop sign. You know everything that the thumbnail said. But there's a big need for you to really start believing your inner voice. To really start believing the things that you've always believed. But because it's cold and dark right now, you could be swayed into believing only what your eyes can see and what your skin can feel. And yeah, okay, let's continue. I'm sure more will come. So we have Mama Kocha with water, 33. So we have 3 threes coming through. That is powerful. We have 3, 3, 3. That is powerful. That is creative expansion for you. That stems from the deepest parts of you and the capacity you have to keep going and to keep creating, okay? I just feel like I need to get to your tarot cards quite quickly. You know, water is also a confirmation that there is momentum going on for you right now. You got the Knight of Wands. Speaking of momentum, the Tower, 5 of Wands, 10 of Cups, fulfillment, and the Magician. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. Why you're being asked to really tap into your inner voice is because it's clear that that is your creative power with the Knight of Wands and the Magician, okay? That is your creative power. That is what you need to believe. I'm not telling you to become like just totally reject reality. There is some truth to reality. There is some wisdom in it. A lot of things we can learn, but it doesn't mean that that is the only thing existing, right? Because we can see there's a lot of things that want to come out of you, that you want to create, that will happen, that will be completed with the 10 of Cups. Like the 10 of Cups is truly an energy of a full circle. Why will that happen? Because of the Magician inside of you, because of the ability you have to create. You know, the things that we were talking about, that you've come this far. Why? Because of you, because of your capacity, your abilities, your smartness, your heart, your faith. That is what pushed you through to where you are now. What is it that will keep pushing you through? It is you. It is the magic you have inside of you. Let's see, underneath the deck, what is going on? The High Priestess. Again, your inner voice, guys. There is most likely something very, very potent with your inner voice, like clear guidance. Do this, take this step, talk to this person, go there. Clear guidance is coming through. Clear guidance is what is surrounding you also, because I was picking up on these massive energies being around you to support you in a direction. This is coming through to you, okay? So Do whatever it takes for you to just tap into that voice, to be able to hear it clearly, because the more you do it, the clearer the voice gets also. Let's keep the beautiful High Priestess. Look at this eye also, the third eye. You know, that is the same energy that we've been talking about this far, that you need to believe in your inner being and your inner voice much more than what is going on outside of you right now. But okay, so you've gotten advice, okay, that is great. You can do with that exactly what you want. Maybe it didn't resonate. If it did, you're still free to do exactly what you want. But what I would like to see now is that when this phase is over, I would like to look into the Tower and the Ten of Cups type of energy, even more like the success. What will it bring you? What will happen? How will this be like the next phase of your life? Like, you've gotten this far, but you didn't get this far to come this far. You've come this far to go even further. Let's look into that energy. Okay, so let's start with the card underneath, and that is the Three of Pentacles. So this is some skill, some, like, on a pro level, okay? Like, this is a high skill, something that will make you stand out. Could absolutely be collaboration with others, but that doesn't resonate with everyone, and I get that, because some things we want to do it alone, by ourselves also. But no matter how this will happen, it is definitely a skill that will set you out of the masses, and it is pro level things that is going on right here. We have the Strength card, the Four of Cups, again introspection. There's something you could actually right now be receiving, because this is a general reading. It's different for everyone, but you could be seeing some things, like noticing some things that are an indicator of what is going on. And when I'm recording this video, it is, August has just ended. So that also tells me that this could have been going on for maybe like 2 to 4 weeks, that something has been catching your attention a lot. That is an indicator of what is to come for you. Eight of Pentacles. Like, I'm sure most of you, it has to do with either a profession or a job or a project, but again, it's something you're very good at that will bring you success. And this is also, it has these energies that even if you're a born just true talent, you know, raw talent within this field of yours, but the more you focus on it, the more you get to do it, the better you become. You just reach newer and newer levels, and that is why you will stand out. Like, yeah. Seven of Cups. You know, it could be related to some visionary thing, because only a visionary can stand in front of the Seven of Cups and not be overwhelmed, and actually be able to take this one at a time. And also, it takes a visionary to be able to envision what to do with every cup and what is inside every cup. This is a group of visionaries. You could be working on something or having a skill to work on something that is just connected to you being a true visionary. Nine of Cups. I love this for you. You don't have to choose just one thing, guys. Even if there's one thing going on for you, I want to keep your skill, the pro level that you have here with us. Even if there is one skill you have that is the major one, this could very much give you a lot of blessings to be able to do more things, even, you know, just like nice things. Yeah, I'm not a pro in that, but it's still nice for me to do that. You know, that type of luxury, that is what this skill that you have could give you. Nine of Cups, guys, it's yours. Just take it. There is like visionary pro level for you. You will keep going. Listen, guys, you didn't get this far to come this far. There is much more for you to experience. You don't have to believe what is going on in your life now to be the only reality. Tap into the high priestess inside of you. Believe what your third eye is able to show you, because that voice is loud. And most likely 2 to 4 weeks before you watch this video, you've been getting messages, you've been seeing, noticing, something has been catching your attention that is an indicator of what this is and how this will be possible for you, okay? So be very open. Also, that takes the third eye to be able to see that type of future for you. But remember, the Nine of Cups, it is a true wish fulfillment card, okay? Water, you're going. There's momentum. I'm not worried about you. I'm just very sorry for what you're going through. The darkness and the coldness, I'm very sorry. That is not easy. But I'm not worried about you because I see how much more you will experience. This is not the only thing you will experience, okay? There's much more for you. This success is yours. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If you felt that this reading was for you, then please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, then subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello Group 3, welcome to MH Tarot and to your reading. I'm so glad to have you here. Let me introduce you to the card you chose. It has the number 61 and self-love. This also becomes a 7, that is a highly evolved number. So you know what this is telling me is that you're very much ready to take the next step, to evolve. You're very much ready for this to happen, or for you to make this happen, you know, for you to take the first step. There is already an advice coming through for you, sorry, but there is a need to actually believe in you at this moment, okay? Let's get to your success message immediately and see what the rest of the message is, what it wants to tell you. You got thriving. And trust. Okay, this is interesting. It got very soft, actually. So what could be going on right now when you're watching this video is that you could be facing some like backlash or things not going your way right now, which makes this message very important for you. That is probably why I was picking up on that. You need the self-love is you believing in you, that this is possible for you. So it could actually be you also right now not being able to see the first step to take or the next step to take, but you're so ready for it. And what I'm getting is this softness that if you just tap into the belief that you have in yourself, then you're set. Like, could it be that easy? I was about to say, but you know, sometimes believing in yourself can absolutely be something that we have to learn and that we have to do over and over again. And sometimes we forget, and then we have to remember that again. But listen, I'm also getting that this success there is a part of the potential that it has that it's not showing you right now, okay? That could also be something that is very, very important for you to know, that what is going on right now is not really an indicator of the full potential that this success has. This success, there is like steps to it, a process to it, which it usually is. And that is also part of the joy of having goals and reaching them. But there is absolutely parts of it that it's not showing you right now, okay? But with thriving in this light coming through there with the number 7, this is evolved and on a high level. Okay, let's start with your crystal. Yeah. Wow, okay. You have 27, another 7 coming through for you. This is opal with expansion and the north node. Like, in my humble opinion, the north node is like the most important astrological placement that you should look into. Like, the north node, it is your northern star. It is how high you can go. It is what leads you to go where you're not right now, actually, because some things that you could be experiencing right now could be part of your south node. And these are things that you've already accomplished. These are things that you're already good at, and great. That's beautiful. We should have that too. And we should be able to pause in that and be grateful and proud that we have those things. But it is the north node that pushes us to keep going towards those things that are not showing themselves right now, okay? The north node is actually also very much connected to life purpose. And you know how also you have this little boat, you know, navigating with the stars, and you got the northern star coming through with the north node. That just that process of you starting to follow your north node, that process is life-changing. That process will help you see yourself in a new way, okay? That is also why I got this, that you need to reconnect with you again, with your self-belief again. And that could be that right now a lot of things are happening with your dream, with your wish that wants to take you towards your success. But because there's a shift going on from your south node that you're familiar with, that you've already accomplished, what you're good at, into the north node that is much more uncharted ground. Is that how you say, you know, just brand new land that you haven't crossed yet. So that is new. That also requires a new you. It requires some new aspects of you that you've always had them, but maybe you haven't had the opportunity or the need to use them in the way that you will soon be guided to use them. Because the north node, guys, you're going high, okay? 7, evolved, very high vibrational number. So you're going places. For you to go there, to reach this success, there are new aspects of you that you will connect to. That is part of the process. It's like the success is yours. It has always been yours, but it wants to take advantage of these high energetic vibrations going on. So they're like, yeah, let's get them in connection with their north node while we're at it. Like, they can do this. It's about time. Now is the time. This is amazing. Let's help them reach even higher levels. And you got Lilith. Speaking of higher levels, independence. She was like the first one. You got the number 30 also, like she was the first one, okay? This is speaking to the uniqueness of the process that you started. And she also was very much filled with purpose, Lilith. No matter what you think of her, no matter what group say that they belong to her and they're her children and things like that, like it doesn't matter, because she was filled with purpose. And even as an archetype, no one can say that she didn't fulfill her purpose, because she did, in a high way, in a very unique way, in a way that actually was very, very noticeable also. So are you going places? Absolutely. But you seem to be right now part of a process of re-knowing you, and parts of you that you will have to use in a new way, because you're going towards your northern star. Absolutely. But to get there, there's like a new connection that needs to be made between you and you. You know, I just thought about this. For the other groups, I showed the cards immediately, but for your group, without thinking about it, I started placing them like this. And I think this, maybe I'm overthinking it, guys, but I actually think that this is speaking to the aspect of your success that is not quite showing you its potential quite yet. Okay, we're gonna take this step by step, like the process that you will go through when you reach your northern star, that is guiding you. You are absolutely in this little boat being guided towards your northern star. Underneath the deck, 5 of Swords. I want to see what's underneath that, and that is the star. There is some painful aspect of you, like either following what is just your truest nature, your northern star, or you following your dreams. There could be something that you look at as being impossible, or like hurtful in a way. I don't know how to put it, but there's like sadness surrounding this, and almost feeling defeated and not knowing what to do. And it's not just in this situation. I'm getting with the star that it's quite bigger than that this could be something that you actually have to overcome for you to be able to see your northern star. You got the star, like it's so beautiful. Some type of sadness, some type of previous difficulty that has been attached to your life purpose or your northern star, that could have gotten you stuck in the south node of the familiar, of what you've already accomplished. And as I said, like the south node, there's nothing wrong with that, you know, that is beautiful. And we're often very grateful for our south node. But usually in life, there will be a balance between the south node and the north node, that you will start your life, first part of it, with your south node, and then start to move towards your north node. So there could actually absolutely be some energies that you need to look into, about things being impossible, being defeated, even if I try it won't work out. And that could be your south node, like getting in the midst of it all, like, no, come to me, it's better to be comfortable, you know. And you know, some days it absolutely is, you know. But this is just speaking of the bigger picture of getting you high up. Okay, so let's see. The 6 of Cups, There's something very easy about this Queen of Cups. Okay, Six of Cups and Queen of Cups. That is the connection again to yourself, to the truest parts of yourself. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. The Four of Wands, the success, the celebration. I'm a little bit unsure about the first part of your message, to be honest with you, because I don't know if there are people interfering in some way between you and you. That there could be like dominant energies, persuasive voices. Could absolutely be inner chatter, right? Also inner chatter that mimics someone else's chatter inside of you, that found a way to get into you and then has overshadowed your inner voice. But guys, again, I'm gonna say it. It seems like the easy energies, the soft energies that are like all over your reading, it's like if you just get in contact with yourself again and with believing in the impossible for you, like why not me? Why them and them and them and not me? Like, of course it's possible, you know, that kind of self-assurance. It's like everything will solve itself. Everything will take care of itself just based on this energy. There seems to be some things you need to like skip over. Could absolutely be other people with the Knights coming up. Could be a little bit immature energies. You know, these are Knights, not Kings. They could be stubborn and very chatty at the same time. So there could be some things you need to skip over actually to get to here, to the success and the celebration of the Four of Wands. So look into that. If that resonates, if it doesn't resonate, then this could absolutely be inner chatter that this is talking about for you. Let's see. I want to look into the Four of Wands for you. The success, the celebration. Let's look into that and see what your message is. So the Two of Swords flipped out, letting me know that there's like two things. The Six of Swords. Seven of Wands. The Devil, some sort of contract. It's like you need to stand out. You need to be seen in some way, like take your space. This is so specific that I'm like, I'm doubting the message because of how specific it is. But let me just tell you, okay? You need to stand out. You need to allow yourself to be seen, to be heard, to take up a lot of space, apparently. And then there seems to be some sort of contract for you, or a door opening because you allow yourself to be seen, that will eventually lead to a contract. And then we have the Hanged Woman. Okay, let's see. So things will definitely change for you with the Six of Swords and the Hanged Woman, and it really has to do with you changing your perspective about yourself and what is for you. Because when the Devil comes through in this very, very positive way, like I can just, like, the Devil card is one of my favorite cards in the tarot. It's one of the most interesting cards, especially in its positive aspect. It's a beautiful card to get, you guys, okay? It's not just being stuck and being owned and having something that has the power over you. Yeah, that too. But let me just tell you, when the devil shows up and just loving himself, then the devil loves himself no matter what. And I just feel like when you've done this, you've taken up your space, there's no going back, guys. You will really see the star that you are, because you got the star underneath the Five of Swords. And it's like you will start to reflect your North Node, your Northern Star that you will follow. There's no turning back. Once you get comfortable being seen, taking up your space, like, it's a done deal, okay? You will keep going and going in this direction. And in some aspects, it will actually flip your world around, okay? You're going places. For some of you, absolutely, this means relocation on some level, okay? Where this will take you. Because it could very much be that the space you're in right now is not enough space for you to take. So to get that expansion, you need some sort of relocation. This could also mean, with the Two of Swords, that it could speak of changing things on, what do you say, like internet, social media, things like that. Because you could be in a space right now that is not big enough for you, not good enough for you, that you need to look into. But there's absolutely change that will happen, some sort of shift. Yeah, smoothly, again, easy. But what makes me glad for you, it is absolutely the success that is yours, that is very high up, high level. It's a 7, But it is also that you will get to know yourself in a new way, where you will you'll be crazy about you, okay? You will love yourself. You will not be like apologizing for having a voice, taking up space. You will be able to offer whatever it is that you want to offer. And again, things will shift for you quite drastically also. Even if it's smooth, it will be like a turning upside down some aspect of your life. Underneath the deck, we have the Hermit. And guys, you're on the right path with the Hermit. You're doing a great job. You've come far, okay? You just have some more to go. Look at all these tears with the Devil. Love this card. But it will be easy to get this going and to make this happen, because you will reconnect with yourself, the truest, most authentic parts of you, with the Six of Cups. And that is what will guide you towards your Northern Star, your North Node, that is part of your purpose. North Node carries a lot of purpose energies, okay? And it really looks like a new space for you to be in is part of that. You taking up a brand new space is part of that. And getting some aspect of your life upside down in a positive way is also part of that. So yeah, I think I've emptied all of your cards on the table. I love that Lilith and the Devil came out for you. That could be quite challenging for you to see. And maybe that is telling you to tap into like the aspects of you that you haven't tapped into, but that your North Node is demanding of you to tap into, because it's like you have no idea how far you can go when you tap into those amazing qualities that you have that are connected to your North Node. Okay, guys, I'll end your reading here. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. If you liked this message, if you thought that it really resonated with you, then make sure to let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.